Every morning, you wake up as two different people. One clings to comfort, the other hungers for greatness. The battle between them decides your future. The question is, which one will you feed today? The two selves. Meet your two selves, your current self and your potential self. They're in a constant tug of war inside you. The current self loves the familiar. It's the voice urging you to stay on the couch, to play it safe. The potential self is the whisper pushing you to grow, to chase the dream, to become more. You've felt this conflict before, right? It's that split-second decision point in countless everyday moments. For example, when you get home tired, do you scroll Netflix or hit the gym? When something's bothering you, do you avoid the hard conversation or face it head-on? These little choices might seem trivial, but each one tips the scale. Each choice feeds one self and starves the other. In the words of author James Clear, every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. No single choice will instantly transform you, but as those votes build up, they become evidence of who you truly are. In short, your daily decisions determine your destiny. The comfort trap. Why is it so hard to choose growth over comfort? The truth is, your brain is wired for comfort. Biologically, energy is precious, and the brain evolved to conserve it whenever possible. Psychologists call this the law of least effort. Given two similar options, we'll instinctively gravitate to the easier one. It's a survival mechanism. Sticking with the familiar and exerting minimal effort kept our ancestors safe and saved energy. Today, it's what makes the couch and television so appealing after a long day. On top of that, our brain's reward system plays a trick on us. Each time you indulge in a comfortable, pleasurable activity, binging a show, scrolling social media, eating that donut, your brain releases a hit of dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter. That dopamine spike reinforces the behavior, telling your brain, "Hey, that felt good, let's do it again." This is the habit loop in action. Cue, routine, reward, locked in by dopamine. Over time, repeatedly choosing the easy reward literally wires your brain to prefer the comfort zone. You become stuck in routine, seeking the next quick comfort fix while your potential self goes unfed. But remember, this comfort comes at a cost. Every day you stay in the comfort trap, your potential self loses ground. Knowing that your brain defaults to easy mode helps you realize one crucial fact. If you want to grow, you'll have to push against your own instincts at times. The comfort trap is the enemy of progress. Feeding the potential self. So, how do you turn the tide and feed your potential self instead? The battle is won through small wins, tiny choices in favor of growth repeated day after day. It might not feel like much at first, but these little victories have a powerful compounding effect. Think of habits as the compound interest of self-improvement. Just as money in a bank grows exponentially with compound interest, each 1% improvement you make adds up dramatically over time. In fact, if you can get just 1% better every day for 1 year, you'll end up 37 times better by the end of it. That's the astounding math of consistent improvement. The key is to start small and sustainable. Every time you choose a salad over fries, read 10 pages of a book, or do a 5-minute workout, you score a win for your potential self. These wins might seem minor, but they shift your identity bit by bit. You're no longer a person controlled by comfort. You're becoming the kind of person who values growth. Decide the type of person you want to be and prove it to yourself with small wins, Clear advises. Each small win is proof, evidence that you are the ambitious, disciplined, healthier person you aim to be. Over time, your self-image catches up with your actions. The current self starts losing its grip as your new habits solidify. Momentum builds. What was once hard begins to feel natural. You'll notice yourself craving that evening run or that next chapter in the book, rather than the next television episode. Growth becomes your new comfort. The point of no return. Sometimes all it takes is one small choice to change your life's trajectory. Consider the story of B.J. Fogg, a Stanford researcher who found himself out of shape and low on energy. One day, he decided to start a ridiculously tiny habit. After every trip to the bathroom, he would do just 2 push-ups. That's it. 2 push-ups, then back to whatever he was doing. It sounded almost silly, but he actually enjoyed it, so he kept it up. Flush, then 2 push-ups. Every single time. That one small choice sparked a cascade. 2 push-ups became a gateway to more healthy habits. He began doing more exercise whenever he felt like it, almost without effort. He started eating healthier, one small change at a time. 6 months later, B.J. Fogg had lost 20 pounds and built over 100 tiny positive habits into his daily routine. His life trajectory shifted completely from that first little decision. Once he saw the benefits and momentum, there was no turning back. His potential self had taken the driver's seat. Now, imagine what your point of no return could be. It likely won't come from a huge dramatic action, but from one tiny step taken today. Maybe it's writing 1 paragraph of the book you've been dreaming about, or walking around the block this morning, or finally calling that mentor. That one action could set off a chain reaction, just like BJ's push-ups, and you'll never look at yourself the same way again. Your future self starts with the smallest of steps. Today, the battle will happen again, comfort or growth. Decide which self wins before the day decides for you.